Cleopatra VII Philopator was born in 69 BC into the Ptolemaic dynasty of Egypt. The Ptolemies, of Macedonian Greek origin, had ruled Egypt for nearly 3 centuries. Cleopatra's childhood was steeped in the grandeur of Alexandria. Little is known about Cleopatra's early years, but she received an exceptional education. She likely spoke several languages, including Greek, Egyptian, and Latin. Cleopatra's world was one of political intrigue and intellectual pursuits. Her father, Ptolemy the Auletes, faced numerous rebellions. Roman influence was increasing in Egypt. The young princess was intelligent and ambitious. Cleopatra's early life laid the foundation for her future as the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt. In 51 BC, Cleopatra ascended to the throne of Egypt, co-ruling with her younger brother, Ptolemy III. Their joint reign was fraught with tension and rivalry. Cleopatra, a capable and ambitious ruler, clashed with her brother and his advisors. Within a few years, Cleopatra was forced from power and exiled from Alexandria. The young queen, however, refused to accept defeat. She gathered an army and prepared to reclaim her throne. This internal power struggle coincided with the arrival of Julius Caesar in Egypt, seeking repayment for debts owed by Cleopatra's father. Caesar, a powerful Roman general in the midst of a civil war, became embroiled in the Ptolemaic dynastic dispute. Cleopatra, recognizing an opportunity, famously smuggled herself into Caesar's presence in Alexandria, seeking his support. Her bold move paid off. Caesar, captivated by Cleopatra's intelligence and charisma, agreed to back her claim to the throne. A brief but fierce conflict ensued, known as the Alexandrian War, in which Caesar's forces triumphed, securing Cleopatra's return to power. Cleopatra's alliance with Julius Caesar proved to be a pivotal moment in her reign. It solidified her position as the sole ruler of Egypt and significantly expanded her influence. Caesar, smitten with the Egyptian queen, remained in Egypt for a time. Their relationship, both political and personal, blossomed. Cleopatra bore Caesar a son, Caesarion, further cementing their bond. She used her influence to secure political concessions from Caesar, restoring lost Egyptian territories and strengthening her kingdom's position within the Roman world. Cleopatra's time with Caesar was a period of relative peace and prosperity for Egypt. She focused on internal reforms, improving infrastructure, and patronizing the arts. Cleopatra's court in Alexandria became a center of learning and culture, attracting scholars and artists from across the Mediterranean. The alliance with Caesar, however, came at a cost. Many Romans viewed Cleopatra with suspicion, seeing her as a foreign queen who had beguiled their leader. The seeds of future conflict were sown, setting the stage for the next chapter in Cleopatra's dramatic life. Section 4. Queen of the Nile, Cleopatra's reign and power. Cleopatra's reign was marked by her political acumen, her ability to navigate the complex world of Roman politics, and her dedication to the prosperity of Egypt. She was a shrewd diplomat, skilled in negotiation and compromise. Cleopatra understood the importance of maintaining a delicate balance between Egyptian independence and Roman influence. She cultivated relationships with powerful Roman figures, using her charm and intelligence to secure favorable alliances. Beyond her political skills, Cleopatra was a renowned patron of the arts and sciences. She revitalized the Library of Alexandria, attracting scholars and intellectuals to her court. Cleopatra's reign saw a flourishing of Egyptian culture and a resurgence of interest in its ancient traditions. She presented herself as the embodiment of Isis, the Egyptian goddess of fertility and magic, further solidifying her position as a divine ruler. Cleopatra's reign was a testament to her strength, resilience, and unwavering dedication to her kingdom. Section 5. The Triumvir and the Queen Cleopatra and Mark Antony. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, the Roman Republic was plunged into turmoil. Mark Antony, one of Caesar's closest allies and a powerful general in his own right, emerged as a key player in the struggle for power. Cleopatra, once again seeking to protect Egypt's interests, formed an alliance with Antony. Their relationship, like that of Cleopatra and Caesar, was both political and passionate. Antony, captivated by Cleopatra's beauty and intelligence, became her lover and ally. Their alliance, known as the Second Triumvirate, aimed to avenge Caesar's death and restore order to the Roman Republic. Cleopatra provided Antony with crucial financial and military support, further solidifying their bond. They ruled over a vast territory, with Alexandria as their base of power. Cleopatra and Antony's relationship, however, was met with hostility in Rome. Octavian, Caesar's adopted son and heir, used Antony's relationship with Cleopatra as propaganda against him, portraying Antony as a puppet of a foreign queen. Section 6. The fall of a dynasty, the end of Cleopatra's reign. The alliance between Cleopatra and Mark Antony ultimately proved to be their downfall. Octavian, fueled by ambition and a desire to avenge his adoptive father, declared war on Antony and Cleopatra. The conflict culminated in the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. The naval battle, a decisive victory for Octavian, marked the end of Antony and Cleopatra's reign. They fled back to Egypt, their forces shattered. Facing certain defeat at the hands of Octavian, Antony took his own life. Cleopatra, desperate to preserve her dynasty and unwilling to be paraded as a trophy in Rome, followed suit. Legend has it that she died by the bite of an asp, a symbol of royalty and divine power in ancient Egypt. With Cleopatra's death, the Ptolemaic dynasty came to an end. Egypt, once a proud and independent kingdom, became a Roman province, marking the beginning of a new era. Section 7. Eternal Legacy, Cleopatra's impact on history. Cleopatra's story has captivated imaginations for centuries. She was a woman of extraordinary intelligence and political skill. Her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony continue to fascinate. Cleopatra's legacy is complex and multifaceted. She brought stability and prosperity to Egypt. A patron of the arts and sciences, she revitalized Egyptian culture. However, she has also been vilified as a manipulative seductress. This portrayal obscures her true legacy as a capable ruler.